Man, Umar Johnson is a bully. I mean, he's just he reminds me of the kid in this short that I'm about to show. But the reason, I decided to tone the violence down because I got a comment in my last video, saying that they knew it was good content, but they had to click off because the graphic images were too violent. So I decided to tone it down so that they could handle it, so they could listen to the whole soliloquy. And it's funny that person that said that got an African name. I don't want to butcher it, but they got an African name, and I thought Africans had a natural warrior spirit about them. I mean, do y'all know the difference between a soldier and a warrior? A warrior fights by himself. A soldier fights alongside of people. I don't even really hear, there's no soldiering up here. I don't hear anybody saying, you got to meet violence with violence. I'm sorry, but my high school football coach, if you're playing fullback or linebacker, and you're either going to the hole to block the linebacker or being the linebacker to take on the block, try to shed it to make the tackle, you meet force with force. If anybody brings violence and aggression towards you, you meet them with the same shit. Okay? I'm sure not too many people know the story about the warlord in the valley and the warlord in the mountains. There's a warlord in the mountains. He was the top dog, and the warlord in the valley wanted to take his position. So we sent his Umarians up there to say, look, there's a warlord down in the valley. He wants you to come down and fight him. He sent the Umarians back and said, look, the Umarians told him that the guy in the valley said, if you're so smart, you'll figure a way to make me come down there and fight you. That's exactly, now figure out what that means, and that's exactly how I feel about this Umar violence shit. It's bullshit when somebody wants to threaten you with violence and you don't at least want to say, okay, well bring it. I'll have violence to meet with your violence. That's why I love Malcolm X so much and could really care not too much for Martin Luther King, because Martin Luther King was all for the broads, fucking bitches on his wife. Malcolm X was chilling by himself. The only thing that makes Malcolm X to be all for the broads was he was tall, and Martin Luther King was short. I wish it was switched, then I really wouldn't like Martin Luther King, because he'd have been tall and all for the broads and fucking around on his wife and being. That's what's got niggas fucked up, thinking that you're supposed to forgive your enemies and forgive people that fuck with you. You're not supposed to. You're not supposed to. That's why they came and colonialized us and had us into slavery and told us that, you can get all your riches here, and I'm gonna get you can get all your riches in heaven, be nice to your master and all that good shit, and forgiving your oppressors and forgiving the people that do shit to you. Y'all niggas is dumb, completely stupid to not think that if you're gonna have an opposing opinion, you better be ready to back that shit up with muscle.